Exactly. Hood drama, Michael.
It's not about drama, but
Welcome
calling out a problem in
to
our country.
I guess these are the ghetto burbs. I mean, if you want to.
Ghetto burps as a thing.
Kal-El tried to make it look nice with the nice table in the back, but it's not working.
Yeah, this isn't like a Puerto Rican single mother TikTok. This is
Are
for
you
everyone
saying
on
the
TikTok.
mean streets of TikTok, man? You ain't know
You saying
that?
this is ghetto?
I mean, that's what Not Z is saying. He said this is the ghetto Puerto Rican streets of TikTok. That's what he said.
Most
Mm.
definitely didn't say that. You said
He
it's
really
Literally,
did.
that's
See, he did.
exactly what
He
you
did not
said.
say that. I said these
Yeah,
are.
he
I
said
said these.
he said this was the single mothers
just
crew.
to have. We're gonna see. Like this is the problem here. Obese people need to be eradicated.
Oh
Send
yeah,
them
that's
to-
where the fat
send them to
people come to
camps.
your empty tables, Kal-El.
Send them to camps. I'd send all the fat people to camps.
You need to put food on them plates in your
Fat
background.
lives matter too, man.
Hey, straight up, bro.
You got people complaining about
Like
being three
Nazi is like sitting
she's
here
both
like
this.
trying to fat shame when like everybody love to eat, bro. Like let's
No,
not play
everybody.
these games.
Yeah, if you're morbidly obese, you should be fat shamed.
Everybody love. At the end of the day, like DoorDash wouldn't be a thing if everybody didn't want to eat.
Yeah,
some
because
food.
they have. Do you not know that a mass majority of the society are fat asses like
Oh
yourself?
my God. Well, what happened to, like, we love this country and we
I don't love
love
fat
everything
people.
it does. Like,
But-
whatever happened to that, you know? What happened
Yeah,
to
bro.
patriotism and the fact that we can order fucking pizza at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, that's not good.
Whatever
Not
happened to
healthy.
that freedom? Are you saying that those freedoms and those luxuries are not the American way?
Freedom is an illusion.
Oh,
Right.
is that what you're saying? You're
Freedom is an
saying that
illusion.
America is selling an American dream? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, it's not selling.
Well, I mean, no. You said that America is selling an American dream.
They're
Is
not
that what
selling
you're saying?
it. There's just society.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on
It's a
here.
majority. They're dumbasses,
Oh.
and they believe that they have.
Why are you so upset?
That they need to be gone.
Who the
I
fuck is
second
Rainbows?
I second that.
Who the
Rainbows.
Oh, rainbows.
Yeah.
No, you can't get rid of rainbows. Those things kind of happen naturally.
One time for the goat. One time for the
light.
goat. One time for the goat.
Wait, how, wait,
Is that?
how does it
Hold
happen?
on. Is that
Wait, how does it
Ramsey?
happen?
That ain't Ramsey.
Nah, that's not Ramsey.
How do rainbows happen?
Huh?
How do rainbows occur?
I couldn't hear you.
Photosynthesis.
What? That's from plants.
Whatever.
I understand it's like vegetables. You probably don't touch those too often.
Oh, whatever. But at the end of the day, like rainbows make them.
Rainbows do not make photosynthesis.
Rainbows come from the sky and the light. Such
You
beautiful.
people. See, that's a problem here.
Water.
Not only do we have
Comes from
abundance of
light.
fat
Stupid
people,
ass. I know it comes from light, bitch.
and are you sure?
Yeah.
How's that light distorted?
You're asking me how the light is distorted. I said it comes from light. Right. So at the end of the
You
day, you're asking me
understand that it's
how
a
the
light.
rainbow. I don't give a shit. Like
this is the
I
problem
passed.
here.
I passed
She doesn't-
8th grade science already, and I'm not going back.
She
I
done
don't give a
ate
shit
too
how the
much and
rainbow
didn't
is
study.
made. I know it's made from light, bitch. And
Yeah,
you
I'm
want
just
me to
asking
go ahead and
questions.
ask me how the light is distorted? How do they distort light in a camera? I don't know the mechanics
It's
of
not
the
a
camera.
camera.
Bitch, I am not a fucking
A
photographer.
rainbow's not from a camera.
At the end of the day, why are you still engaging with me, you weirdo?
But you're still engaging back in the conversation. I'm here to help the needy, like the fat people.
I mean, are you gonna send me a fucking like meal? Like, what's up?
No, I'm gonna take a workout.
Oh, okay,
You're
because
gonna go
that's
on
how you would
PPL.
that's how you would help. Okay.
How would that help? Well, sending you a meal would not help. I think I recommend like
Absolutely.
starving for 2 months, maybe.
You're starving for 2 months. I'm sorry to hear that. That's
No,
terrible.
I'd recommend you.
Oh my God. Would you like me
Probably
to send you some
maintain a
pasta?
caloric
You know, they
deficit.
have pasta, they have
I don't eat
bread,
pasta.
salads.
Like
chicken.
Gotham
need
City out
pasta.
here right now, right?
Hey,
Like Gotham City.
Trey, what is your favorite food?
He likes chitlins, watermelon,
vagina.
hush puppies.
Oh God. You know what? If I were to take you out to dinner, I would just get you a platter.
But
Oysters,
she'd eat them all and
clam.
leave you the shells.
My favorite food, I don't know. I mean, I don't just have a one direct food. You know, I don't know. I like Chinese. You know, I like pizza.
You like dog?
Chinese. I wouldn't necessarily consider it dog, but
You like woof woof?
nah, not wolf wolf. You know, I like dogs as animals. You know what I'm saying? But
You
not
like meow meow?
Yeah, nah.
Meow meow chicken?
Yeah, meow chicken is crazy. But yeah, I
So,
mean, I like a lot of different foods. I mean, I don't really discriminate.
so this guy thinks that Chinese people like serve dog meat and cat meat in Chinese restaurants in the
Well, in
United
China, they
States.
definitely do eat cat.
I mean, but at the end of the day, he lives in the United States. So are you saying that Chinese
He said he likes
Americans?
Chinese food. He didn't say Chinese American food. I understand that it's probably hard
He
to wrap
said
your mind around.
Chinese food, and he lives in the United States. So you're implying that Chinese people serve cat and dog here where he lives.
No, it's implying that Chinese
That
food
is, you're implying
encompasses
because he doesn't
cats.
live in China. You know he doesn't live in China.
You don't have to live in China when you're referencing Chinese food.
I'll send a rose,
It's
please.
the problem, man.
I mean, you are
Wait.
implying, right?
It's not
You're implying
implying
that
that
you know
it's
Chinese
gonna be
food. You know,
Chinese
you're implying that
American.
Chinese restaurants here in the United States are serving cat and dog.
Well, no, I know that's hard to understand, but that'd be Chinese American.
It's what you implied. Or am I
it'd be
tripping everybody?
Chinese
Like, did he
American
not
food.
imply like he was like, so you like to eat, you know, cat and dog, knowing that this man lives in the United States?
But if you like
And
Chinese
so when he
food,
said,
you're
so
referencing China.
no regular person would have implied that if you were talking to a handful of Americans in a panel, right? Like,
Probably
who
not
goes
if
to jumping
they're made
to,
up
hold
of
on, when you
East
say
food
like,
like
hey, I like
yourselves.
Chinese food, and you're in an American panel with American people, and you're saying like, oh, you like to eat cats and dogs, you're implying that the Chinese American food that they eat is served with cats and dogs in it.
Do you
Like,
have
that's what you're
autism?
saying.
Just a quick are you autistic?
Clearly you do.
Just a quick are you autistic?
Clearly you do. Yeah, but I mean, at the
No,
end of the day,
I'm
like,
genuinely asking because
I mean,
nobody said
like,
it's
you know,
Chinese
you're
American.
just like super racist. It's just really weird and awkward.
How's that racist? Chinese
is
not a
racist.
race.
It is
Chinese
racist.
is not a race either.
Asian is. What do you mean?
Yeah, so Chinese would not be a
Yeah,
race. It's
you're
a
still a
nationality.
racist. That's a racist comment.
How was that racist when I was referring to
It
a
is
nation's
racist.
food?
You weren't referring to our nation's food.
Chinese food is what we were speaking of, and
Eats
that's still a nation for one. And he said Chinese food. What's the
Chinese
problem
food
with fat
in the
folks?
United States. He doesn't live in China.
You don't have to live in China to reference Chinese food. God damn. I don't know what you're not understanding. But it's still not a race. I don't. Listen, I know you might not be the brightest, but
I don't understand why you just can't get it out. I mean,
I've already answered
you know,
like 5 different times.
work out the words. Work out the words, girl. Come on.
I've already made my statement. The problem here with fat Puerto Ricans, for real.
Here's the problem with fucking
We tried to
xenophobia.
send them back, but them boats can't hold that big
I
fish.
mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, I don't know what your deal is, Ichabod Crane. Okay.
Wash. Polka. Strikes again. So explain to me how that was racist.
Unless an Ebenezer Scrooge. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
It is funny. It is. It's funny.
somebody said, he also said the other likes watermelon and chitlins. I said
Oh yeah, that was
watermelon
another little
mush
That was another little racist dig that you were doing towards the black man.
Well, that wouldn't be
Oh yeah.
racist
Oh yeah.
either.
We can go ahead and skip over that part.
Yeah, that wouldn't be racist either.
It was very racist.
So the
But I mean,
stereotype's
I
not
understand that Trey
racist.
doesn't give a fuck. You know, he doesn't care. You know,
Yeah, it's still not
it
racist.
just brushes over his shoulders. You know, you chitlin watermelon.
What
You're a chitlin.
What are chitlins?
You smell like one.
So explain to him that was racist. Samu, speaking
You
of-
know why it was racist. It's why you said it.
since
It's why you
you're
said
not
all of
racist at
it.
all,
You know
do
what racism is. I don't understand. Like, why do I have to
What is
explain racism
racism?
to a racist that's using racisms? Like, what's going
How
on?
was that? I'm using racisms.
Yeah.
Explain to me what was racist.
Explain to you how it was racist. Explain to me why you said it in the first place.
Oh, because of the
Why
stereotypes.
did you ask when I asked him what his favorite foods were? Why did you interject and say chitlins and watermelon?
Black people the
Explain to
only
me why
ones.
you
Black
said
people
that.
the only ones that
see.
eat. Hold on. Black people the only ones that eat chitlin and watermelons.
But no, explain to me,
You actually
Z,
said
why
chitlins and
you
hush
answered
puppies.
that. I wasn't even talking to you, but explain why you
I
answered
actually
that question.
I actually said chitlins and hush puppies for one, and for two because it's
You
a
said
stereotype.
watermelons. You said
I
watermelons.
definitely said hush
You said
puppies.
watermelons.
Do you know why I
You
referenced
said
hush
watermelon.
puppies?
You said chitlins and watermelons. That's what you
Do
said.
you know why I referenced chitlins and hush puppies in specific?
You said chitlins and watermelons, but go ahead.
Do you know why I referenced those two in specific?
I know why you did it. Because you're a
Why?
racist.
Why did I do that?
Because you're racist. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, tell me where those foods come from.
I'm not going to. Why?
Because you don't know.
I do know. What do you mean? Like, are you
Tell
going to
me.
explain to me where food comes from? Like, I don't understand.
Tell me where they come from now.
Anyways.
See, when you don't know, you just try to avoid it.
I mean, you're just a retard, bro. I'm not going to sit here and have a retarded conversation with you.
Yeah, you don't even know
I'm not gonna do this. Like, it's just
Yeah,
like,
how you say he fat shame and then you turn around and mental health shame?
what?
How you call him a fat shamer, but then you just mental health shame?
I ain't mental health shame nobody. He's a fucking retard. Like, they ain't no mental health shit.
That's an insult. Being retarded.
No, it's not being retarded.
No, he.
Being a retard is a slur. That's bad.
Wow. Shout out to retarded people. It's just good.
W retards, man.
Don't be a retard, man.
Hey, stop spamming the word. I mean, look, I let you go over here, but you don't gotta spam the word.
I mean, like, what, bro? Like, at the end of the day, when the conversation like becomes so fucking stupid, like, what am I supposed to say, bro?
Two favorite,
Like, bro, the man is like, you know,
wow.
I asked Trey a question. I said, "What's your favorite foods?" Bro was like chitlins and watermelon. Like, what do you mean, bro? Like, and then he's trying to ask me where the foods come from. Like, get the fuck out of my face with this
hush puppies
bullshit.
and
What are you
chitlins
talking
are
about?
slavery.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, hush puppies and chitlins come from slavery.
Like, what you're not gonna do is gaslight me and
hush puppies and chitlins
talk
come
about
from
where does
slavery.
chitlins come from? Like,
Yeah,
what,
slavery.
bro? Like,
They come from slavery.
what?
I'm gonna say this to my favorite two Latin females. You know, my two Latin females.
Of course, the drunk and the fat ass Puerto Rican are
Shut the
best
fuck
friends.
up, bigot. Shut your ass up.
Have you ever gone a day without drinking?
Why do you even care if I drink or not? What the fuck?
Because when you're drinking, it's actually white supremacy going into your body.
Yeah, I do blame white people for making black folks drink. You doing prohibition.
So you
Get out of here.
you blame white people for the reason why you're a deadbeat ass drunk.
Prohibition. It's something called prohibition. You guys fucked us up. Get a
So
chance.
white people are the reason you're a deadbeat drunk.
You know what? Who the fuck?